Welcome to Tech in 10. I've teamed up with a bunch of Gen Zers who scour TikTok looking for the next best tech to send my way. I purchased a product, put it to the test, and I will give you the full, unfiltered truth in 10 minutes or less. Let's get it started. Alright, so what we got here? So we have here the AutoSky CarPlay TV. Alright, so he's got an Xbox connected to his radio unit and he's playing Xbox. He's browsing Roku. Small little box. Alright. Huh. No wiring needed, no nothing. That is pretty interesting. That is cool. And he's got a link directly to it, so let me go ahead and purchase it for $59.39. Uh-oh! I already purchased it. And as you can see, I got a little excited and I just took it out the box and started using it right away. But fear not, there wasn't much in the box. You just get this, the adapter. You get a USB Type A to Type C cable and a Type A to C adapter in the event your car doesn't have a USB Type A. So that's all there is to it. This is the unit itself. You can see it fits in the palm of my hand. Very lightweight. There's got a HDMI port right there. You have the USB Type C, which this cable plugs in just like this. And then you're gonna plug this into your car, and then your Xbox or streaming stick is gonna plug in here. Anyway, let's go ahead and install this in my car, use it for 2 weeks, and see what I think. Okay, so far, this is the third TikTok product I've ordered. And it's true what the video claims. Now, this product was purchased directly from TikTok, and shipping was relatively fast. Not much in the box, like I said, and this thing is pretty much plug and play as long as you have a radio unit in your car that has Apple CarPlay built in. And let me elaborate more on that, because I had a pretty clueless friend unable to process what this meant. He did not have a head unit that had Apple CarPlay, and he was under the impression that he could get this for his car and play his Xbox in his car. No, 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 no. My friend, your head unit has to have Apple CarPlay in order for you to use this device. If your head unit does not have Apple CarPlay, meaning that when you jump in your car and you plug your iPhone in and your iPhone screen doesn't show up on your radio unit, you cannot use this. I've seen some head units that support just Android Auto or just Apple CarPlay. If your head unit only supports Android Auto, again, this will not work because this device tricks your head unit into thinking it's an iPhone with Apple CarPlay. But instead of showing you a typical Apple CarPlay screen, it shows an HDMI input. Brilliant if you ask me. But it makes me wonder, what if Apple finds a vulnerability that allows this and patches it? Will this device still work? I don't know. If you don't want to use the HDMI input, the device can double as a wireless Apple CarPlay connection, which is pretty cool. Meaning that you don't have to plug in your iPhone. You can just get in your car, turn on the car, and your phone will automatically connect to your dash wirelessly via this adapter while still being in your pocket. Now let me get serious here for just a minute. Just a minute. I'm not going to spoil the fun. I'm just going to get serious here for a little bit. Covering all that, I have to say, I think this thing is worth it. Just remember, this is extremely dangerous. You should not be using the HDMI input while driving. I cannot stress that enough. There are a ton of stupid drivers out there, and if you're one of those stupid drivers, this is just going to make you even stupider. I don't care what you're watching or playing, etc. All it takes is 1 second to look away to get seriously hurt, or to seriously hurt someone else. If you find yourself sitting in a car while you're on lunch break or waiting for your next class, this thing is pretty sweet. Sure, you could just whip out your phone and just use your phone to do exactly the same thing, minus playing Xbox, PlayStation, and all that. But this just makes the experience so much better. I've always had a hard time watching movies and shows on my phone while sitting in the car at a parking lot. I'm constantly shifting, moving around to get comfortable, and after some time, my hands and my arms just start to fall off. They hurt like crazy from holding up the phone for so long. This device, it eliminates all that fatigue. And lastly, we gotta talk about streaming sticks. If you use a streaming stick like this fellow did in the video, or like I do, with this device, your car is either going to need to have a hotspot, meaning you gotta reach out to your car manufacturer if your car has that Wi-Fi feature, or you're gonna have to enable hotspot on your phone. I mean, it's common sense, but I just feel like I have to say it, right? Now, with a game console that doesn't need internet connection to play local games, you don't need a hotspot, obviously. But for modern consoles, like the Xbox One S or the PS5, I think it's safe to say those are pretty useless without an internet connection. So, I mean, unless your hotspot is blazing fast, I don't really think you're going to get much out of it. Unless you're able to play local games on it without an internet connection. But that does it for this video. I recommend this device. It's not a scam. You can pick it up on TikTok store if you want. If you want to go and try and find somewhere cheaper, you can. But this is definitely a really cool device to have. It's not expensive, and it really does open the functionality of your modern car unit. My name is Z. This has been Tech in 10, and I'll catch you in the next one. Hasta luego, muchachos. Peace.